Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you liked the video, tickle that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And here we are on our passenger train. Just headed north or south from Mitzi, whatever it is, I can't remember. I think today what we're going to do is try to finish up this route. Right now we've got it going just between Mizda and Zawara. And what we want to do is we want to get it run all the way down here to Katran. So first things first, we're going to get a passenger line set up down here, and we'll get our passenger station set up down here, and we'll get our public transportation all set up and running too. Let's see now. I think what we'll do here is this. How much of this can we actually get away with? You know, here's an idea. Let's pause all of this. I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Oh, look at all that stuff. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't care. We're going to get rid of all of that. I'm going to redo some of this here. Okay. So let's take all this out. Okay. Hopefully that's good. So we're going to go with a wide road. We'll put the other stuff on it later. When I get that far. Okay, right there. Can we run this all the way to there? Not with that like that we can't. Let's go ahead and run this. Oops. I swear I switched roads. No. Come on. Can I want the arrow. Stupid thing. I want it level. And it's not level. It is nowhere near level. Alright, let's do this. We'll take our leveling tool, excuse me, and we'll level out from here. That was probably a little more than I intended there, but okay. Okay, that's good for right now. Now I can get this stretched out here without it doing funky things to me. You're not straight. There we go. We'll do the same thing with this one. Although I did not do anything with a flattening there, but it worked. Now we should be able to go ahead and take this the rest of the way. That looks good. Now we'll get rid of these little tails here. Okay, now let's see about flattening this some here. I realize we're going to have to undo some of this at some point here, but it'll do for right now. Alright, so that's done. Let's put... It's not really what I want. That's really ugly. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put this down to the riverside right there. Okay, and let's see, where do I want to put the docks here? Need to put our docks back in, but I want to do a bit better job of it than we did last time. Let's do this instead. Let's take that back out. Let's come back to here. Then we'll smooth this right here. Try to smooth this out as well as we can. That's not going to work. Let's flatten this out this way a little bit. Now smooth it. That'll give us a little bit more area to put our dock down. Okay, so let's see here. What if we go ahead and run this down here as far as it will go? It's still... There, I think that's good. Now, can we... I would like it to connect to it on the end here, but I don't think that's going to work. So let's try doing this instead. Can we look at this top down? That's pretty straight. Put that right there. That looks pretty good. All right, now train, freight, make it long. Can I just attach this right to the end of this? How's that? That lines up pretty good with that. I think that's about right. If we attach it right there, how does that? It doesn't reach this. That's going to be a problem. I've got to be able to reach that. All right, let's take that out. Let's try. What if I put it right here? Oh, we're going to need 2 platforms. That's going to be a bigger deal. I think that reaches all 3 of them. I think that will be okay. And now let's come back here. Grab this. There. Perfect. All 3 of these reach all 3 of those. So that is exactly how we want that. So we'll just grab this track from here and run it to there. Grab this track from here and run it to there. And then this one we can just grab and reconnect like that. Okay. Did this pick the guys back up? Yes, it did. Are they on the right platforms? No, they're not. Steel goes on platform 2. Yeah, and I think that, yeah, everything else reconnected just the way it's supposed to. Okay, so we got that. Now, I think I want to get rid of this street right here. So I think what we're going to do... First off, let's come back here. Let's take this, let's lengthen this a little bit so I can come off from it. We'll... Oops, nope, right there. We'll take some of this stuff. Okay. So right about here looks like the best spot. Wow, that is quite the hill there. Can't I do that a little bit differently? I guess we're going to have to take this out and redo that. Oops. Okay. Or is it right here? That looks good. And then this one we'll go ahead and reconnect. Not quite yet. Let's run it across there. I really don't want it to have that big of a hump. We'll make it longer and see if that will ease the hump some. Oops, make this curved. That, and then we'll curve this like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, that all looks good, so we've got part of it done. And now, nope, we'll go back to here, we'll go to this, and we'll convert that one. We'll go to straight. That looks straight. This doesn't look straight. But you know what? I'm going to leave it. And then we'll convert those over. And that is all of our streets there. Hopefully this will cover okay. It's just with this, I had to bring this street way out because of these guys, because of where they are. I would much rather have had them closer in, but the only other choice I have is bringing it along there. Okay, and we're going to put our passenger line over here. Let's go ahead and put our little passenger station here. How am I going to do this? I guess what we'll do... Let's put the train station in first. That out. This. Don't need two for this, just the one. This seems to work. What if we put it right here? Let's widen this street first. There. Street era. Old, new, street connection length, center. We'll put lighting and stuff in it too. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we got our passenger line there. And what we'll do with this is we will run it just straight out and then meet up with this over here. But we are going to have to, one, get rid of this road. We'll reconnect it after we've got all this done. And we're going to have to figure out what to do about this track here. What if... Can I just do this? Let's try this. Tracks. Because this is going to be a long, straight run here. There we go. So yeah, we'll just run underneath it. I think that'll work fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get the double track finished up. widen our tunnel. There's that. Let's see. Grab this, bring it to about here, and then run this up and connect it. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and take this, put it yes, and we'll go from here all the way. And it didn't work. Why did it not work? Yes. There we go, that's better. Okay, and I think this is the last one it placed. So we'll do the same thing on this side. And that brings us all the way back down to here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back off for now. Off, there we go. Then we'll get rid of this one we don't need. This one will become one way. And then up at this intersection, these are all going to have to become one way. Well, not all. That one doesn't. And then I think we have to do the same thing here. Well, we don't have to, but I think it's a good idea to do the same thing here. I don't think that sign should be there. That didn't seem at all right. Okay, so let's grab this. We're going to go with one way on this one. But this is going to be two-way on this side. So cool. Train's coming up this way. We'll stop here and wait for the track to be free for them. And they can come on here, cross over, and go do their thing. These guys can stop right here and wait. And trains coming this way can stop right there and wait. Which is good enough. I don't care too much about the shed. Alright, let's connect this. Oh, we ended up with 2 tunnels out of that? I didn't want 2 tunnels. Let's get rid of the second tunnel. Okay. Well, we got a second tunnel anyways. Oh well, I guess the road will be able to run over it nice and neatly that way. Let's go this way instead. And we go ahead and get rid of this. This will change to one way. This, I hate the way that looks, but we're going to live with it. Signals, this will be two-way here. Yeah, because he's coming down off from a height. And so it's... Yeah, let's redo this. I don't like it. Okay. What we'll have to do is flatten this out some here. Okay. Alright. Grab this. Track. Still not flat enough. So let's do this instead. So where is this? Right here. So we'll take this out to where? Say out to about here. That should be flat. Yeah. And there'll be a two-way slip switch. Two-way. Oh, no. That made it a one-way signal. It's going to be a two-way signal. There we go. Now we can put our track on here. And then we should be able to flatten all this out and it'll look nicer. Okay. Road. Reconnect the road. Now who's upset? West Side Passenger Line. Why are you upset? I didn't block any of this off. Where is the passenger line is the question. That's the steel freight. You're up here. You're coming down this side of the track. You're a long way off. You're going to be able to come down here and just switch right off onto this. You shouldn't have a problem. Unless there's a piece of track missing. I don't think so. It looks right. Let's try turning off and on again. No. So that marks this is one way. Is this... There was a problem right there. For some reason that wasn't a double slip switch. Yep. Alright, let's start this all going again. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and grab this passenger line. Now... Start at Zawara, we go to there, we can go back to Zawara, and then we go to here. And then it'll run back to Zawara again, so on and so on and so forth. Alright, let's go ahead and get our passenger stuff set up on this side here. Tools. Okay, that's all set. And we'll put this over here. Just set it out of the way somewhere over here. There we go. And then last but not least, we'll put in our stops. Okay, I think what we'll do is we got one right there. Let's put one right here. And let's connect this, yeah, the street here. Looks good. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll put one right here. Sort of opposite the existing one. And one right here. Then we'll come down to this end and put one right here. And one right here. Now, are we going to cover what we need to. That covers that. Covers that. Covers that. We are not covering into the center of town here. We really need to stop closer. Yeah, I don't think these are going to work. I like having a neat pattern, but I don't think it's going to work in this case. I think we need to stop like right here. And then one right here. How do those do coverage-wise into the center? Pretty good. Then we'll put one... Let's put one right here. Put one opposite it right here. It's not really going to be doing anything right now. But in the future it will be. Okay. That covers a bit of that, covers a bit of that. We still have a big... Well, that's covering all of that, so that's not bad. That covers that. That covers essentially nothing. That's not covering a lot either. I guess that's going to have to do. Let's put another one right across from this, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I was actually looking at maybe we should put another train on here because there's so much steel and stuff waiting to go there. But, of course, then I just deleted all the stuff that was sitting, so I guess we'll just wait and see how it goes before I do anything more with it. Alright. And this is Catran Public Transit. Hello? Why didn't it take that? Oh, it did. Okay, it just didn't show it. And we'll put 5 on this one as well. Alright. So, we have transportation running between all 3 cities on our west bank here. Each city has public transportation. Hopefully that will help all 3 of these cities grow. Not going to do much for the center of the city here where I can't quite reach it, but, you know, you do what you do. I should have put this one over here. Oh well. No, I think it'll reach better from here. It still doesn't reach anything, does it? It's still pointless. And then it may be time soon to put another train on this route to handle all that steel that's going up north. Let's follow this here. We don't have a ton of passengers yet. Okay, here's our passenger line. We do have a few, though. We've got 46 passengers, so it's almost full. And now with the additional stop, there's going to be a longer time for passengers to build up at each station. So it might actually... Oh, you see, I did cut this in half. Because it just... There was no point in running one quite that big. But yeah, and then when we get to the point where I figure I can put a second train on, that'll up the frequency, which should make it look more appealing too. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we will see you next time. Those are really, really bright lights. Have a great day, everyone. Growler, why are you here?
arid badlands. What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters.
What's the ball?
Well, supposed to have all sorts of good stuff in it. Is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And on these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, it builds character.